Alright guys, it's Justice here again from tutorialscamp.com. So in the our previous tutorial we saw the architecture of Angular 2 Angular 10 applications. So now what we are going to do is we are going to install a couple of things so that we can create our first Angular application. So let's look at that. We are actually going to install, no, we are going to be needing Node.js and Node.js and Angular command line interface, and then we will be needing a editor, TypeScript editor. We'll be using Visual Studio Code and a browser. For the case of browser, you can use Google Chrome or Firefox, whichever you prefer. So let's look at how we can firstly install Node.js. So first, why do we need Node.js? Sorry. See, Node.js is a uh, server-side what server-side framework for building JavaScript what applications. So what we are actually what we are actually going to do is that, because Angular is a front-end framework, it we are not going to be writing any server-side what code. So if that is the case, why do we need Node.js? The reason that we need use Node.js is that Node.js has some npm, which is called Node Package Manager, for installing some dependencies on from other like built-in functionalities into our Angular what applications. So instead of we installing it one by one directly, we'll be using the command line interface, the Node.js npm, and that will make our life easier and super fast. So let's look at how we can firstly install Node.js. But first, before you install Node.js, you have to check maybe if you already have it installed on your system. So open your command line interface and type in uh and type in node slash v, and you can see the version that I'm actually running here, which is version 12.16.1. That means I have Node.js installed already. But in case you don't have Node.js installed, then open your browser, head on to Google and type in Node.js. And when that comes, you see a list of what description here. Click on the very first one to open this Node.js website, and when you navigate to that website, you see that it gives you the access to what download Node.js for your application for on your system. So if you are on Windows, this is the latest version, and oh no, this is the latest version, and you can also download this with some of the latest what features. So go ahead, download any one of this, and then just install. When click on the setup and install it, it's just straightforward. You just click on next, and what install it. I've actually installed it for my system, that's why I'm not going to do it with you guys. So do that. Then when you are done installing Node.js, we need to install Angular command line what interface. So how do you know if you have but first, before we install Angular command line in the interface, if you are done installing the Node.js, you need to check if you have npm what the npm installed. So because we are going to be using the npms to install other dependencies, so type in npm slash v to see if you have installed it. npms my system is taking a bit slow. Alright, so there we go. So you can see that I'm actually running this version 6.13.4, right? Alright, so check yours, and if you don't see this version, what uninstall the Node.js, then what re-download it. It means you have no Node.js uninstalled. So uninstall your Node.js, re-download it, and what install it, and you check it back, you will get the npm installed. So now it's time for us to install the Angular command line interface, because that's what we are going to be using. So what you need to do now is to type in maybe you may not see it a little that big here, so let me show you how you can what you are going to be doing is, what you need to be typing is to be typing npm angular, no, npm g slash, which is mean global installation, and let me finish typing so that I'll explain. Npm global installation angular command line interface. So npm is a node package manager, and this me here is that we are installing the command line interface globally on our system, so that we can create project anywhere and then work with it. And what sorry, there should be npm install uh, this is the full syntax. So, and angular command line interface here is what the angular command line interface that we are going to be working on. So go ahead. Should I actually copy it and type it? Oh, this is a little bit too small for you guys, you may not see it, so let me print that one actually a little big for you guys to see. Twenty may do the magic. Alright, so you can actually see it a little big now. So copy it and then tap it here and then install it. Yes, there you go. So my system is a little bit slow, but it will begin installing it in a minute. Don't I have, make sure you have an internet connection. Alright, I have an internet connection now. So it takes a little bit it takes some time. So there we go, you can see that it is actually installing, but I've actually installed it, so I'm gonna go ahead and then cancel it. Terminate, yes, but I don't have to do it. Wait for it to install. Alright, wait for it to install, and when it is done installing, on the process of install, you may get some a prompt or option to choose from, whether you want to use css style or angular command line style. So choose yes. Okay, choose yes, because you're going to be coding in css style, so choose that one. So the next thing that we need to install is we need an editor to be working with, and the editor that I'm going to be using it Visual Studio Code. So if you have not already installed it, go to Google go to Google and search for Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio, is this Visual Studio? Alright, Visual Studio Code. Okay, so go to Google and then type in Visual Studio Code, and you see this first link here. Just navigate to it. This is the icon of it. So it is actually loading the website for you here. So keep come. My internet is a little bit. Alright, so there we go. That's actually the interface, and it comes with actually some extension. So if you're on Windows, just go straight here, download for Windows. If you're on Mac, just Linux, Windows, there you go. These are the options. So depending on the machine that you are using, just click on which one that you are using, and then get a setup on your system and install it. When you are done installing, we actually need to get some browser that will be using it for testing purpose. So for the browser, you can actually use either Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome. So you can also get that from Google website. You can type in Mozilla Firefox, or just type in Mozilla, and alright, so you see the first one, just click on it and it will come up for you to install it. Oh boy, my system is a little bit slow. Alright, so don't let me waste your time, and just go ahead and just go ahead and install whatever browser, either Google Chrome or Firefox that you have installed. So now that you have your Angular application, your Angular command line installed, and your browser Node.js, everything is set. We can actually begin coding in what Angular. So in the next video, we are going to see how we can create our first Angular application. It really easy, and you guys need to be sticking to it because it's easy. So my idea, my suggestion for you is to subscribe to the channel and then be sharing these videos, and that will motivate me to create a lot of videos. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Have a nice day.